Beware of the Badger. Norway is standing alone at the moment, holding off the Soviet invasion, with reserve units been mobilized. NATO has airlifted stores and supplies to the northern bases, including QRF troops from the UK and the Netherlands. En route to Norway is a combined amphibious group carrying Royal and Dutch Marines with escort, including the Ark Royal Strike Group. As the only aircraft carrier available within 1,000 miles, she must face and defend the amphibious group against air, surface, and subsurface threats. Over the last few days, Sweden has protested to the Soviet Union about violation of Swedish airspace, so be advised to expect possible aircraft crossing the Swedish border. Enemy forces. At least 2 Soviet surface action groups have been detected northwest of Narvik. These groups includes Cresta 1 and 2 cruisers, and Kashin, Kotlin, and Kilden destroyers. Tu-16 Badger G mod, Su-17 fitters, Tu-16 Badger A's, Tu-16 Badger H's. So lots of Badgers, but it doesn't look like any backfires, which that's good. And then Tango SSKs, Whiskey SSGs, and Zulu class SSKs. I have Andoya, Bodo. Andoya's got P3s, Bodo's got F-104G Starfighters. That's not saying a whole lot. I've got Shackletons for AEW at RAF Kinloss, and at Keflavik I have more P3Bs. Yes, Ron Gore, if I decided to call it after that scenario, it would probably be the shortest stream you guys have had, or I've done. So, Carrier Strike Group 2 is the HMS Ark Royal, HMS Glamorgan, DLG, Sheffield, Berwick. It's quite a strike group there. Tu-603.01.05. So these are my 2 amphibious groups. My mission: ensure the safe transit of amphibious groups to area marked Safe Haven. The groups have to remain in area for at least 6 hours to unload forces. Once the amphibious groups are in Safe Haven, launch helicopters to Bordofus Air Base and deploy LCVPs and LCMs to Narvik muster area. Air assets in Norway to detect and destroy any Soviet forces. Ark Royal Carrier Battle Group to provide maximum protection to amphibious groups. Your escorts are expendable, but the Ark Royal is not. In other words, I have to protect my amphibious groups and the Ark Royal. Everything else is expendable. So what do I have? So far I've got a Shackleton already flying AEW. And it's out of RAF There's RAF Lossymouth, which is where my other Shackletons are based out of. Got 1 ready to go with another 3 on standby. My coastal radar stations. All right. So Safe Haven is here. And then over here is where I must launch helicopters to deploy. Narvik. Coastal forts. Not that those are likely to do me very much good. What do we have up over here? Nothing. Where's Bodo? There's Bodo. So Bodo has quite a bit of F-104s. Anti-ship and strike, no gun, extra fuel. Alright, so I've got about 7 of them armed for air-to-air, 2 in reserve. Let's rearm these. And there's nothing to rearm them with. I don't actually have anything in the magazine, so I actually have no reloads for my fighters. So what I've got is what I've got. Let's see, do I actually have resources at any of my other air bases? I wonder if this scenario is meant to be played with unlimited ammo. Alright, well, let's get started. Now, do I already have pre-assigned missions set up? I do not. Alright, so we've already got Skunk. Now, I'm going to assume that that's probably a spy ship. Alright, so there's my AEW patrol line. So first thing I need to do is I need to get mission set up here. So deselect all reference points. Alright. Looking for my Shackletons. Alright, so keep one on station. Continuous loop. Mission doctrine. Radar's active. There is no sonar. And over here. Alright, so looks like all the predefined kind of mission RPs are already created. So this is the P3 recon area right here. So add new mission, patrol, ASW. I will assign all of my P3s to this mission. Except for the unavailable ones, because so I've got 10 available. I'm gonna make sure that 3 are always up. Don't investigate contacts outside the patrol area. And go. So we've already got bogeys. Any idea what it is? Not at this time. Alright, so then I should set up my bar cap. Alright, so that's the safe haven in there. I'll set up barrier for the moment. It'll just consist of just my F-104s. How many do I have? I have 14, so keep 4 on station. Don't investigate contacts. All right, there we go. Think that's it for missions at this point. Oh, I should probably start moving my surface groups. Let's go to cruise on everything. All right, so we've already got a goblin. Now let's see, what do I have? What does Arc Royal consist of? So I got some Phantom 2s, some Wessex, some Sea Kings, Buccaneers, Gannets. Just checking out my loadouts. All right, so let's get a Hilo Airborne. All right, so I've got a Wessex already airborne. The Wessex I do not believe though does not, if I remember correctly, have a dipping sonar. Oh, it does have a dipping sonar. But we've got a solid contact on that SSN. Got another surface contact way to the north. All right, so the Wessex is closing in. So as soon as I'll launch my own AEW for the carrier group itself when it leaves the umbrella around the Shackletons, or I can just move this. I can't actually move these, I don't think. Oh, I can unlock them, so if I need to, I can always move my Shackletons farther up. But I'm wondering what their range is. Alright, so they have a 920 nautical mile range. So just out of curiosity, what's the radius of that? So I hear they're only 300 miles, so I've got plenty of range. They could fly all the way. I could have Shackletons cover my group all the way out, pretty much all the way up to Norway if need be. But that would pretty much be a one-way trip for them. So I do know that this is an SSN. Got a solid contact on it, so hopefully my torpedo will get it. Nope, my torpedo's gonna miss. All right. If in doubt, send another. All right, so we got a bogey. All right, so we do have contacts coming down over here. Sorry for that. Didn't mean to yawn into the mic. So we got bogeys over there. Looks like they're gonna pass through Sweden if they continue on their current course. Okay, I can probably turn this off now. Don't raise pop-up for new contacts. Vampire! Where's the vampire detected at? Alright, so we've already got incoming missiles. So those have to be Badgers. And where are they firing at? I'm hoping it's that radar station. Looks like it. But my SAM batteries, I got a SAM battalion over here that's already been launching missiles. Nike Hercules. More incoming vampires. So they're going after my radar stations. Oh, and my Nike Hercules batteries are coming under attack as well. Alright, so we lost radar coverage over there. But the raid is retiring. Alright, so at this time I don't actually have anything I can fly up in that over there. Alright, just drop those contacts. Alright. With that, I actually completely forgot about the hunt for the sub. Go get it. We've identified it as a Victor 1. So my Nike Hercules site has been destroyed. But I'm just going to have to leave them to fend for themselves. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to have to deal with these this Victor. Alright, so the Sea King is closing in on that Victor. I'm going to use the Tide Springs Wessex to get a identification on this skunk. If it does turn out to be a enemy spy ship, I am going to blow it out of the water. Alright, so the Sea King is deploying active sonar buoys to get a contact on the Victor. First torpedo missed. Oh, come on. So Victor's managed to avoid 2 of my subs. Alright. If in doubt, Gannet, Wasp. I want to save the Sea Kings and I don't have any nuclear depth charges, do I? Well, I don't have a whole lot of ASW assets right now. So I'm going to launch 2 new subs and I'm just going to overwhelm that Victor. In fact, HMS Glamorgan, sorry. It's a county class DDG. What does it have for mounts? So it's got Mark 46, Orlaken cannons, Sea Slug, torpedo decoy. So it doesn't actually have any ASW weapons, correct? Nah, this ain't good. Alright. Alright. Uh-oh. Jump to location. Close and resume. Alright, so taking a lot of hits on my airbase. While I've been hunting subs, I've been taking just hit after hit over here. In fact, they nuked it. Those sneaky bastards. Well, I just lost my northern, and I used a big nuke on it too. So Bodo's pretty much been destroyed at this point. As you can see, the new EMP effects is being hit by an EMP wave, is being hit by an EMP wave. Was that just an EMP? The heck did they drop? I'm curious. Print a file. I'm gonna go take a look. I want to know what that what the hell they just dropped on that base, because with that gone, I just lost my northern patrol fighters. Except for the bar cap that was already active. Alright, so I still have 4 of my F-104s that survived. Torpedo, jump to location. The heck is there a torpedo over there for? Oh, that Victor is firing at my, Too much to keep track of, and I'm losing track of it. I'm gonna lose another unit thanks to that. Alright, so both my helos are on it. Glamorgan's turning away to run. No, why is Glamorgan turning into the torpedo? It can't attack the Victor. Oh no, sorry, I've got my, yeah, so Glamorgan's turned away. It's got 2 torpedoes in pursuit. Its Wessex is gonna hopefully get the Victor this time. Got 1 good hit on it. And then I launched Subrock from HMS Galadia over here. And got it. Awesome. Alright, so hopefully Glamorgan can run out here. Lost contact with both. So it looks like when I got that. Alright, so I did get the Alright. So I finally got that Victor. Alright, but I need to take kind of stock here of what situation. I'm getting a little too focused here. So we've identified this as a Zulu 3. Alright, so I've got my P3s coming out of Keflavik. Luckily, I So I have nothing. So Bodo's pretty much been neutralized. And where's Andoya? But as of right now, Andoya is still standing. It's got 2 P3s left. So it might have taken a hit by a missile as well. Alright, so more vampires incoming. This time on my radar station here. So they're systematically knocking out Norway's radars. There goes another nuke. Airbursted. It's an SSN-3B Shattuck. 350 kiloton nuclear warhead. Airbursted off radar by 6,275 feet. It's taking out the radar. Guess that's one way to make sure you just take out a radar station. Just nuke it, right? All right, so I'm gonna send one of my P3s after that Victor. But for whatever reason, it's not wanting to. Oh. Oh, crap. I think some of the P3s I actually had us. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. Hang on here. Just need a minute. Gotta get a quick screenshot of this. Thought we had squashed all these bugs. Alright, so save it. It's gonna crash. Restart the game. Alright. So resume from last autosave. Alright, so where were things? So something I noticed is on this ASW patrol, not all of these P3s are actually set up for ASW work. I have some that are set up for maritime surveillance, and only 4 that are actually capable of ASW work. The others are set up for armed surveillance, which carry AGM-65 Mavericks. That's kind of an odd mix. Armed maritime surveillance, AGM-65 Mavericks, sonobuoys, Wolfar, and active sonobuoys, but you arm it with Mavericks instead of torpedoes. That just seems like a strange combination to me. So in fact, I'm going to have this one return to base. I'm going to have this one return to base. Assign from the mission. Fly over here.